we have a new threat, and it's called ghost guns. And I want to thank our City of Kingston police chief and our mayor, as well as all the others, sheriff and county exec, who've been working around the clock to solve the 3 ongoing homicide investigations, all of them related to gun violence. Now, what's the new issue? This is a new issue that has deeply troubling consequences for peaceful places like Ulster and Orange counties, but it has deadly consequences. There's something that's become much more prominent lately. It's called ghost guns. These are unmarked, unregistered, and untraceable firearms known as ghost guns. 13 of them, 13 were recovered in a single Orange County investigation by state and local law enforcement in recent months. And as I understand it, some of those guns have been used in other crimes that we have seen as well. Our police do a great job. And one of the best tools they have is to trace where the guns come from, because that can tell you how the crime was committed, who committed it, who is supplying the guns. It can not only help solve the crime that they seek to, that they're looking at, but other crimes as well. And that's why we have always, since 1968, had serial numbers on the guns. But unfortunately, bad guys always look for ways around. They always look to find ways around law enforcement. And that's what they've done here. The ghost gun, you buy it in parts. And you can buy the parts, and none of them have serial numbers, and none of them require a background check. So you go to 4 different places, get 4 different parts, boom, you got a gun that can't be traced. And what's worse, there's no background check. We all believe in background checks. 95% of America does. I believe in the Second Amendment. I believe there's a right to bear arms. I've always have, even before the Heller decision. Today I'm putting the federal government on notice. It's time to do something about ghost guns. And I'm asking the Department of Justice and the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms to do 2 things. Amend the definition of firearm to include these deadly parts. And second, to share information on ghost guns to these men and women, or these men and the people they represent, so they get knowledge of what's happening. The ghost guns may not have come from New York, or Ulster County, or Orange County, so we need cooperation. And ATF is supposed to do those guns. Here's the good news. We don't need legislation. They can do it with the flick of a pen. And that's why I'm hopeful. I've spoken to ATF, I've spoken to DOJ. I'm hopeful that they can get that done.